You are watching Down to Earth podcast powered by EQTV with host Sean Myrie and head of operations Rastafari Samurai.
This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. We are here at the Creators Only, powered by the Toronto Rap Stars here. And we have a lovely guest here, a part of the panel here. And she goes by the name of...
Redora Meliton-Vanderpool.
Tell them what you do for the viewers out there.
Today, what did I do today?
No. We're going to talk about that. What are you doing? Like, tell them what who you are.
Okay.
You know?
So I am a music manager. I'm the VP of New Level Artist Development, Inc. And I also co-manage an artist named Oh the Artist.
Okay.
And I am also a children's book author.
Wow.
So I've written 2 children's books. My first children's book was written with Maestro Fresh West, the godfather of Canadian hip-hop.
So you were a part of that whole... Okay, yeah, I was taking in some of that with the panel, yes.
Yes, so
that must have been a real good experience.
Yes, working with Wes is really something. He's such an amazing mentor and has mentored so many people on this panel, but has just taken and embraced a lot of the people that are up and coming in the industry. And that's really what Wes stands for, right? And
I like it today, what's going on today, conversing in the conference here, constructive criticism with, with their, some artists, a little clips of their music and all of that, everybody taking it in and all. This needs to be done more often. The infrastructure, people coming in, getting information with artist management, in the business and the industry to know the ins and outs.
That's right.
You know what I mean? This is quite a thing. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I mean? Like, you always see different artists all the time, probably, and all of that and everything. So this is like normal to be giving advice and the ins and outs with the industry as well,
I think more not just advice, but the collaborative aspect of it all. Like, for example, so you were asking what I was doing, and my second book was written with DJ Charlie B.
Oh,
so I was able to write with Charlie.
All right.
But the music aspect of it, what I was talking about with music artist development, is done with Infinite.
Oh, so I know Infinite. Yeah, I know Infinite. We had him on the show one time too. Right. For sure.
So, like, that's amazing that I get to work with people that have been, staple in the foundation of the Canadian music industry.
Indeed.
And now passed on knowledge to, the next generation.
Yes, and we need that because on the real, some of them are lost. They don't know where to go or know what to do for grants and stuff like that. Where, whatnot, the ins and outs, you know what I mean? Because on the real, I'm Canadian and I love the Canadian structure, what's going on, but we watch the US on all of that and we want to be US, but we have our own here. And the thing is, we need to support our own more and learn from each other more and all of that. You know what I mean? For the infrastructure, you know what I mean? For definitely. But I'm definitely looking forward to the next creators only, you know what I mean? Especially with, panels like herself, you know what I mean? Definitely information, what needs to be known, you know what I mean? But speaking of what to be known, could you let them know where they can find you on all digital platforms?
Okay, for sure. I'm on Instagram. I'm Red Rover, REDRHOVER.
Red Rover,
yes,
Red Rover.
Right? It's like the best game ever. And
I remember that. Yeah.
And you can follow my artist.
Okay.
So Infinite and I co-manage an artist. His name is Oh the Artist.
Okay. And I'm hoping that I could probably get to interview one time. You know,
I hope so,
you know what I mean? Maybe you can set it up or something one of these days.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Definitely. But before we go, could you give Down to Earth Podcast a nice shout out, please?
You're tuned in to Down to Earth Podcast. Check them out.
You done know. You heard it here first at the Creators Only event powered by Toronto Rap Stars with the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry and I approve this message nationwide. It's been a pleasure, my dear. As
Very
always.
Nice to meet you.
Love.
I'm just going to open up with just saying that a lot of times in this space, women open doors for each other, but it's really important. On this panel, we know that these are a group of women that hold the door open for each other. So they're the ones that will be crown fixers when they know that our crown is crooked without even telling us. So I'm really happy to be part of this and happy to be sitting here with all of you. So my first question is, what are some underrated ways artists can get their music heard? Just open to
Underrated? I'm gonna just say this because I think maybe people don't think about it in the traditional sense. Like I think in your local community, like you just need to be performing live. Like I think, um, of course, you want people to listen to your recorded music, but I think you want people to really connect with you as an artist. Then you want to be performing live. So I feel like it's underrated because people are almost like shying away from that these days. Yeah. That's such a good question because the other day I found out this really cool way that artists are going viral. I was gonna keep it to myself, but I like you guys. So this rock band on YouTube, their name is spelled NXCRE. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But what the main guy did was he created a YouTube page and he posts shorts, and they're like shorts of like wild bike tricks and just anything, any viral content, but they always put their song to this content and they get millions of views on their video. And that's how I discovered this band that I listen to every day now because I'm always on YouTube and I saw it on a short and I'm watching this like wild stunt. I'm like, oh, this song's pretty cool. Then I went and listened to it and now I'm a huge fan of their music. I'm like, oh, I see what you did. You just got me here because you put something cool on YouTube that was viral. So yeah, they're using YouTube Shorts with their music with just random content, and that will work.
Okay. This tool I use it currently, and it's actually been helping me a lot. And a lot of people are sleeping on it because it was popular at one point, but not anymore. And that's Clubhouse. There are so many music groups on Clubhouse where like they do free music reviews, and there's people from everywhere, the States, UK, Australia. There's like so many people from different places in there. And when you play your music and people hear it, you gain new fans from different places just by doing that. And I've noticed like since I started doing that too, I've seen an increase on like my streams on Spotify, like my monthly listeners. I've seen an increase on my followers. I've seen an increase on, more engagement on my stuff. So I think people need to really take into consideration that Clubhouse, even though it's like not that popular anymore, it's a really great tool.
And this is not popular. I was thinking like the time that I was spending in, I was like, am I wasting time?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because I felt like some of the rooms are just like a lot of people talking that don't necessarily have expertise. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. Has anyone else felt like that?
that's definitely
I just feel it's turned into maybe like the dark web of social media.
I will say it can be like that, but if you find the right rooms, you will get so much, not only like people listening to your music, but there's so many gems that other people might listen.